In this video, I'm going to show you how to place the ignition coil boots on this Ram 2500 with a 6.4 liter Hemi engine. Let's get started. With a small pocket screwdriver, unlock the red locking tab that holds the connector in place. Now press on the tab in the center there, pull the connector off, and now two 10mm bolts is what hold on this ignition coil. Remove them both. Once you break it free, it should be easily removed by hand. There we go. The bolt actually won't come out of the ignition coil, but you should feel that it is completely unthreaded. Both of the bolts are out, so I'm going to grab the ignition coil, pull straight up on it, and there it is. Now once you have the ignition coil out, you'll have to grab the boot, spin, and pull at the same time. That'll pop it off of the ignition coil. Sometimes they're a little bit stuck, and there you go. That old one's out. Now you'll find a small spring that is attached with a piece of tape to your ignition coil boot. Drop this down. It is not directional. It's the same on both sides. And you're going to want to put the ignition coil boot on the ignition coil by pressing it on and twisting it. Make sure it's completely bottomed out. Now you do the same thing on this one, and then of course reinstall the ignition coil. I have a lot of debris here, or sand pretty much, that I'm going to gently wipe off, just so that the ignition coil boot can seal up properly. If you have compressed air, you can blow inside that spark plug hole. Now install the new ignition coil, bottom it out, make sure those two bolts line up. There we go. And start them on by hand. You don't want these to cross thread. Once they're started, take your 10mm socket and bottom them out. .62 inch-pounds is the torque for both of these bolts, and if you don't have the ability to torque them, at most 1/8 of a turn after they bottom out should be plenty. They're very small bolts. You just want them nice and snug. That's one. And two. Now let's plug the connector back in. Make sure it clicks when you bring it down all the way. There we go. And lock the red locking tab. Now you'd repeat the same procedure to the other 7 cylinders.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.